your neck of the woods.
This is my territory.
Hello, my name is Kale.
And my name is Mark.
Today we will talk about the socias, or the socially acceptable, and the greasers, or the socially rejected.
In the 1950s, these two groups were in opposition to each other. They would sometimes react in very violent ways.
Murdering, injuring, or bullying in any way possible, just because the two groups were, in fact, different from each other. They did this. Today we know that this is wrong because everyone is equal in their own ways. May it be blacks, aboriginals, white people, or Asians. We all know that we are one and the same. Extra dirty. Need cleaning supplies, yes?
Honey, I'm home.
Raindrops.
Get back in the kitchen, woman!
I'm Kale.
And I am Mark.
Today we are talking about the role of women in the 1950s. During World War II, when the men went off to war, women had to take over the role of men due to the fact that they were no men. And when the men returned, the women were simply kicked off to the side and put back to housewife work.
But today, women can do many things. Women are as equal as men are. Today, we are very sorry for the women in the 1950s. So, Jim Bob, you see that weather we're having?
Why, yes, Steve, I did. Beautiful weather indeed.
So, do you see that new person that Billy hired today?
I did. He was one of them colored boys, wasn't he?
Indeed he was. I just find that ridiculous. Them colored folks can't do nothing right.
I think we'll make his life as difficult as we can, so he can't possibly succeed. I'm Kale.
And I am Mark.
Today we are talking about the role of black people in the 1950s. Black people were segregated and discriminated against in the 1950s.
However, today, society is much more accepting of colored folks. We are very sorry for what has happened to the black people in the 1950s. We found something.
Greetings, fellow Inuit. It is I, the Canadian government, and we're sending you up north to labor camps.
But we must feed our family.
Don't worry, my friend. We have lots of food for all your people.
Need food.
I'm Kale.
And I'm Mark.
In the 1950s, the Inuit people were forced up north against their will by the Canadian government to work in labor camps. Although they were promised food and many resources, none of this was given to them.
However, today, many Inuits receive a much higher level of education, and they are very beneficial to our society.